so I have some injury updates for you. So as I said yesterday, Justin Fields dislocated his thumb. X-rays were negative. We did the MRI today. There's no timetable right now, and he's going to. It's really going to come down to grip strength, and natural swelling that occurs with this injury. So we should know more at the end of the week. Is he going to play this week? It looks to be doubtful right now for that, but again, we'll see at the end of the week, and we'll be able to make that known at the end of the week. So that's where it is with that. And then Nate Davis suffered a high ankle sprain. He'll be out this week as well, and that's going to be a week-to-week deal with Nate Davis. And then from last week, we had Terrell Smith. He has mono, and he's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks with that illness. In terms of the senior defensive analyst, we have hired Phil Snow, the former defensive coordinator of the Carolina Panthers. Obviously 40-some years of experience in college and in pro, and been a defensive coordinator at both levels. And we certainly welcome him and his experience. What he will be doing is our advanced scouting. So along with our personnel department, they do the personnel side of it, obviously give us updates on the personnel, on tendencies and all those things, but he'll be doing advanced scouting for our defensive staff. He'll be giving summaries of all the situations during the course of the week, and then he'll be here in the building the entire week, and he'll be here Monday giving us those reports, Tuesday giving us those reports as we do our game planning, and that'll be certainly helpful to our defensive staff. Is he going to be at games, on headset and all that? No, he's not. He's not going to be at the games. He's not going to be there functioning as a coach during game day. He'll simply be an analyst that's going to be helping us out for the advanced scouting. So with that, I'll open up to questions.
Is Justin going to need surgery?
Like I said, at the end of the week, we'll know more. Right, it is where it is right now, and we'll know more at the end of the week.
And did the MRI show anything? Anything that you got feedback on with that?
I did not get any feedback. I mean, I got, we know where it is right now, and really it's going to come down to the grip strength, and we'll see where he is at the end of the week, and that's all we have right now. He's in there working with the trainers right now, so we'll see.
Doubtful is doubtful, but is there a glimmer of possibility that he could play? Has that been ruled out, or is
No, that's not been ruled out. It's doubtful still. Again, like I said, for this week, it looks like it's doubtful, but we'll see at the end of the week and see where it goes. I know he's a fast healer, so we'll see where it is.
Are you preparing for strategically, are you preparing for an extended absence here where you have to have Tyson ready for several games probably?
We're always preparing for that for sure, because it's like I said yesterday, it's just one play away, right? You're one play away from being in there, and Tyson's earned that spot with his opportunity that he's created himself, and we're certainly going to do that going forward for sure.
When you talk about it'll come down to grip strength,
Yep.
Is that in terms of whether or not he can play, or whether or not you decide to take the next step and explore surgery?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the week, we're going to figure that out. Grip strength is, grip the ball, throw the ball, hand the ball off, everything a quarterback does. So we'll know that at the end of the week.
At the end of the week, is that because you just need more time to evaluate, and then also a roster move would be necessary by Saturday? Is that why you're?
Yeah, we just want to give it time. Like I said, there's natural swelling that occurs in that, and we want to just give it time. Give it time to see where it will go. Give us the best opportunity to see where it is, and then we'll make that decision.
Know if anything's torn in there?
Like I said, it's everything's looking where it is in terms of good. It doesn't look like it's a negative thing, but we'll see where it is. And again, I don't have all the information yet because it's not there. We don't have the information yet.
The play he was hurt, what was your kind of assessment of the play operation before he was hurt in terms of alternative options that were available to him, and how you would coach through that sequence?
Yeah, again, I'm not going to get into all that detail of that. I just know that, him being able to get rid of the ball a little bit faster, we would certainly like that, so he wouldn't take the hit. That's what I'll say about the end of the play, for sure. And again, he just kind of fell on it funny, and that's what happened. So.
What was supposed to happen on the first play of the game?
On the first play of the game? Yeah, so they were a 6-man up, right? They were all across, right? We were in empty formation, and we did the right thing in terms of sending the line one way, rip Liz the line, so we sent it to the right, let the outside guy go free. And the ball's supposed to be, delivered right there to, it's an outside in read, so it's KB to DJ. So we just gotta, float away from the pressure, right, and deliver the pass.
And on the Justin Fields interception at the end of the first half, Deontay Foreman ended up picking up Daniil Hunter one-on-one, and he was putting some pretty good pressure on. Was that supposed to happen, or what was supposed to happen with Daniil Hunter on that play?
Yeah, I would just say that, when we're working through the details of the protections there, we just gotta be on the details, so if we're squeezing it, right, or if we're working out to a defensive back, we gotta make sure we're on the details on that, and that's just really what it was in that play.
Is Darnell Wright supposed to pick up that guy, or is he, okay.
Yeah, we always want our, we always wanna be able to have our, for the most part, have our bigs block the bigs, and then our backs block the perimeter players, and that's what happened on that one.
Matt, on the TJ Edwards fumble that wasn't a fumble that they overruled, you said there wasn't a lot of cameras out there today in a game like today. Is that usual for a 1 p.m. game, or were there fewer cameras yesterday?
No, that's usual for an early game like that. That's not a 325 game or a night game. You got to have a lot more cameras there, so you're able to get better views. In that home game right there, that's a lot of cameras on our sideline as opposed to the other sideline.
So Matt,
So we thought that was a good decision, not to, because they took so long really to look at the play, and they overturned it, so they had to have clear and obvious evidence there. So that's why we just stayed with where it was, and they had clear and obvious evidence.
so Matt, what were some of the positives you saw to Tyson that if you had to go with him this week, that you can look forward to or that you'd like to see him work on?
Yeah, I thought he really worked through it. Obviously the first series or so wasn't ideal. I think that you give him credit. He's a backup quarterback, a young guy. I think he came in there and had poise. You're dealing with a team that pressured a ton during that game, and I thought he really settled in and had poise, and he showed that during that touchdown drive. And there was a lot of good things that come out from Tyson in that game.
I was just looking at Phil Snow's bio, and I'm trying to see if you worked with him at any point or how you know him. How do you guys connect? Do you at all?
Yeah, we connected through Coach Rod. So that was many years ago. At the combine, and those things. But certainly a connection was made there, and he's a great person. He's very humble. He's works well with others. He gives sound advice, and he's done a good job where he's been in terms of having good defenses for sure.
Schematically, does he believe the same things you believed in?
He does, yeah, he does. But what's kind of cool about it, he also has other experiences, which is really cool. Because he's been, at Baylor, been in college, done different things, different pressure looks. So it's been pretty cool to talk to him here.
Yeah, but you made the switch at center. Cody came out after Tyson's first series. Why did that switch occur right away if that was the plan to have Lucas out there with Tyson?
Well, during the game, obviously, we said that, Lucas, came in because we wanted to settle Tyson down, and it was good to do that. I thought it really did help, settle him down a little bit. And again, he's got more experience, and that's where it was, and that's what we decided to do it.
Matt, with Justin, before the injury, part of the game that he played, he was 6 for 10, 58 yards. What was your assessment of how he played before he got hurt?
Yeah, it's when you're looking at a performance of anybody, it always comes down to 11 guys. So it's not just Justin. I thought that our offense needed to perform better as a whole up to that point, and we needed to do a better job in protection, needed a better job, in our execution phase of it. So it really doesn't really come down to just one guy. So I just really feel that when you're talking about the whole group, we all need to execute better.
When you guys do player grades and evaluations, you grade individual players. So
Yep.
what did you see in Justin's performance yesterday?
Yeah, like I said, it comes down to everybody. It comes down to everybody during that time, and it's important that you evaluate the whole picture, and dealing with all 11 guys.
Matt, when you looked at the film, what did you think were the biggest causes of those protection issues? I mean, was it guys not being prepared or not communicating?
No, the guys were prepared. I just think we needed to do a better job, the executing in the moment. So that we know that they were going to give us a bunch of different looks, and we need to make the right calls at the line of scrimmage. And we got to do a better job in the protection on those two particular plays.
On the fumble that Tyson lost that got returned, he said that there was a miscommunication there. What's your understanding of kind of what was discombobulated on that whole sequence?
On the fumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, on that one there, we have to do a better job of you know, you're talking to the same thing really, is that the protection needed to be solid inside. You know, and it wasn't, and he did a good job evading the first guy. You know, I thought he really did a nice job there. And then, you know, they had a secondary player coming off the edge. And once he felt that guy right there, he should have just kept two hands on the football, you know, and then taken the sack. He tried to get it out to Mooney, and when he did that, that's when the fumble occurred.
And just to clarify, the Fields had the MRI, has had the MRI performed already? Okay, and there's no results.
Yes, sir.
With Bajan, not a lot of undrafted rookies from D2 schools have been asked to do much in the NFL. What about him makes him, in your mind, special enough or unique enough to actually put this on him? Because, you know, you went out of your way to say he's earned this opportunity.
Yep.
It would be easy to go to a veteran and say, we're gonna play the veteran. Why him?
Just what he showed during training camp, you know, what he showed to this point, you know, his work habits, you know, his functional intelligence, you know, on the football field, his acumen in the classroom, you know, being able to operate is very high. He's able to chunk a bunch of information together and then simplify it in his mind to understand concepts. I think his release is really quick. I like that. I like how he sees the field. He's very, very patient, very poised in there, and it's a good opportunity for Tyson.
It's natural that you're gonna have to simplify your playbook a little bit though, right?
Not necessarily.
Matt, do you have any more update on Braxton Jones?
Yeah, we don't have an update on Braxton. You know, right now I know his window could start. Right now, we just don't have an update. We're not there yet.
Matt, what happened with Kyler? He came out late before the game, was kind of working with trainers. What was going on with him?
Yeah, he just needed to work, had more time with the trainers to get ready. That's all we have right there. And again, it was news to me when he was in there, so I just found out he didn't need more time to work with the trainers at that time. So